Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The last game of the hour.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it.
That was out?
And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On the delay, it's Mixon. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Oh, pass it off. Oh, fuck.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Going deep downfield for Ross. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
How did you get that, boy?
12 yards on the return that time, and it'll be Dolphin football.
Hell, he don't know.
Not cool.
Nice. Oh.
Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They'll look to throw on 1st down with Josh Rosen. The screen pass here to Cohen. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Rosen. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. The Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. On the jet sweep, here's Grant. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rosen. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, he got it.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Shooter?
General West, you can't block me. Kill.
Tough.
Hey, turn it up.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And they'll bring down at the 18-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. And all the So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
We did all those.
Out of the game, I got Josh Rosen. Pressure comes, and down goes Rosen. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard.
Hey,
it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
Well, just took him the 3rd quarter. Good Lord.
Oh, you fucking bitch.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of the game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Ryan. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Complete to his tight end Sample.
Splendid.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
First down.
You got it.
Oh, say less.
Ready. 52. Come on. You better bring.
Mixon with a first down carry. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line.
You are right.
They'll run with Mixon. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on
That was
rundowns.
supposed to go to
It confuses
Roderick.
the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Oh, he's greening now.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Ryan.
Oh, legs. Good Lord.
That's complete to John Ross. And
Can you
he's
come here for a
finally
second?
taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Hi. Oh, I just want to say hi. That's all.
Oh, you can dunk.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. A.J. Bouye, the fine quarterback, there to make the play defensively.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go.
Looks like you gotta try hard here.
Lose yardage here back to the 14-yard
They give an animation.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
I thought it was going to be a contact. They gave me an animation that was fucking whack.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And now it's Rosen looking. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense at that fell
You wasn't
harmlessly
going
to
to
the
do it
ground.
again.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, Wood.
To throw is Rosen. Flush to his right. He's letting this one go. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Now here's Ross. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
For human life or anybody else.
For human life.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Right now.
A.J. Boye with a pick. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
No, I knew he was about to do that. I didn't care.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. All right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, Rosen. It's caught here by Adams. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
The Bengals drive about to get going. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
A good pickup there at 22.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Ryan, he's going to let one fly for Tate. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free.
Yes. Steve.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Again, Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Let him know, let him know.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Christian Wilkins has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 17. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL.
Hey, 59, ready. Hey, express.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. And the pressure gets to him again. 3rd and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And, Charles, when you start talking about NFL kickers that have hit from 62 or further, it's a pretty short list, isn't it?
That it is. But how about the trust by a head coach to even let your kicker try from that range? That's really showing a lot of faith that he can get the job done.
Yeah, faith and guts. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Rosen. Flushed out right. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
You know what I'm saying? I've been holding it down. He gotta guard me.
Rosen again on 2nd and 10. And that's complete to Adams.
7-3.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Now Rosen on 1st down. And he completes it to Cohen.
7-3
Now the
animation.
Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts.
All right, you gotta keep that same energy the whole game.
46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Definitely seems like my formation starts.
2 big plays in succession. Not
You
sure
gotta
this defense will
guard.
hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, Charlie.
Don't hide behind the 7-3, nigga.
Again, it's Rosen. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Wow.
The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant.
Well, I got
but
the
now it's
animation.
3rd and goal.
I just didn't get the
In
best
my
of both.
observation, there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I
Okay.
think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things.
Turn.
3rd and goal. Rosen toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. How about the defensive stand here from 1st and goal? 3 straight incompletion.
Yeah, I think people are wondering why didn't they try and run it at least once in there. But once the first incompletion happened, it's almost like they were committed to throwing the ball from then on.
No problems in the field goal department so far.
That
He's
one's
2
a
for 2.
two-way
Pretty
street.
reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Absolutely.
This.
Just because you told on me. Excuse me.
59,
The Bengals drive about to get going. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something.
And he can't escape the
Let me
pressure.
tell you, little ass out of here.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts.
Get
As they
that.
stop it with 25 seconds
Get
to
outta
go
here.
here in half number 1.
Ah!
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Here's Ryan to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
You can't shoot, so you can do whatever you want
Partner,
to
they're
do.
not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
This
And
nigga
this is a
just put a
confident
double
group. At the very
team.
least, they're thinking field goal.
Air
I don't blame
ball.
them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here now, Johnny Townsend as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken from just outside the 30.
Sorry, ass nigga.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3.
Oh, look at that. How you fuck?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They try again with Cohen. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage is coming through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
First down, a run with Cohen. And not much there at all.
Reaching
up to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. And they'll throw it with Rosen. And it is incomplete here. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
X3, 218, chopper. Check. Bravo. Check. Mike 56.
Now Rosen.
Who do you think you're dealing with?
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the Bengals' 37-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
I got you. Monday.
Bro, you gotta call it.
Check 55, Mike. Five. Hey, check Mike. Watching you 5. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
From the gun, it's Rosen. That is caught by Cohen. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line.
55. Right there. 55.
On first down, it's Cohen. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the security point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this game.
God bless
got to
his
be
right.
priority 1.
Throwing on second down.
Not tough enough.
Throwing the out route. Incomplete. It's Grant. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. They'll run on first down. Cohen. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
You know?
Here's Rosen to throw. This will be about the 5. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it.
I'm just standing there. You can't make a shot, can you?
That's fielded in the end zone.
Yeah, that seems to be the premise.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
He too slow to keep up the floor.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Come on.
Let's go, D.
Now it's Ryan.
No.
Good shot, buddy.
And it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Message.
Now Ryan on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the
He got a guard.
understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he...
And got his man complete. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
My favorite.
They run. This is Cohen. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And thanks to the interception, the Dolphins offense cashes in with 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. Elsewhere, NFL scoreboard, 3rd quarter now in Tennessee. And tack on some more points for the Steelers, extending their lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 30-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
With touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will get him one closer.
Oh, my God.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
You go here.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Get your ass out.
I missed.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are you going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some mistakes.
Correct that nigga.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays.
I'm just saying, that's what he said.
Just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Yeah, correct that nigga.
56. Mike, 50. Hey, exit. 56.
For the shotgun, it's Rosen. And this will be incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, they'll try to convert on 3rd and 9. Rosen will throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. The completion good for only 6, and up 4th. Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for Miami.
Oh, crap.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Are you good, bro? Just because you 7-3 don't mean you want to get the bucket.
And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Bump on that one. Oh, bump. Why are you jumping? I'm not even posted up yet. Come on.
Okay.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Xavier Howard. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Mike!
That is 61-32.
Now Cohen. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now Rosen looking to throw. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available.
You don't respect it, Wiley.
It just looked very strange. Green? You don't respect
about to get going.
Hey, that ain't my man.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That boy automatic. Good Lord.
He said, I'm trying to fight back. That's how you feeling?
Boy, too much dip on his chip.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup. And now they've got a 3rd down and 8. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully.
Are you sure,
in this game.
Okay.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that
Spamming
should have
that
been
egg.
intercepted,
Look at him.
but it winds up falling incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open down.
You tried
as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because the coverage is way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Now on 4th down, honors the punt team sending this one away. Fielded at about the 28. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
We bored.
I'm just trying to get me a
This
steal.
close. You've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Show team spell.
That was like that.
On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Play action here with Rosen. The Bengal pressure gets him that time.
That was not disrespecting that man.
Carl Lawson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passes.
Get the shit out of here, nigga. You crazy?
That was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Look what he got to do to score.
Here for Rosen. He's letting this one go for Fuller.
Oh, what a catch.
Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know
At least they want the ball back.
Isolation there and continue to eat away at the clock. Really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base
You watched that Charles game, right?
a lot of times the punter goes to the sideline,
What?
over his leg to keep it warm.
You watched that Charles game, right?
Trainer right now from all the work he's
I
getting.
didn't watch that.
Loss of 3 on that
I
first
even
down
know they
pass
were
play. Now 2nd
Yeah,
and
it was
13.
Dwayne dropping 45 and LeBron dropping 47.
And he's going to go down.
Yeah, they can't, for some reason, they can't mispronounce Bergeau's name.
Christian
I don't know why.
has now recorded
They were
10
like-
sacks on the season.
They said everything but Bergeau. I was getting so frustrated. They kept calling him a different name every time. Because I'm saying, like, they're paid to know this, so how they mispronounce it?
From the shotgun.
Yeah, and that's annoying to me. 'Cause I'm like, that's your job.
He's got a man wide open, complete. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up the
why are you trying to
down.
give this man touches now?
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah,
He's not even German.
Type of a throw.
The German mosquito.
This man just saying shit now.
It's not that big of a deal to me.
Oh, he's just making shit up now.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done.
Steve, you got the ball.
First down, Miami.
Is this not that guy? He does have the ball.
If you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes the better punter may actually determine the outcome.
Oh, that's what they got to do. Look what they got to do to stop me.
Last carry. Here's second
Help
and
me.
7.
Help me, please.
Why?
Ah!
Alright, now that we got the rules and regulations out the way, let me know what y'all think.
Here's Rosen. That's complete.
Okay, nobody worried about that 7-3 unskilled
takes it
run.
across the 40-yard line. A Miami first down on a 14-yard pickup.
Damn, I had
Fourth quarter, down to the
7,000
final 2
playmakers.
minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a first and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On first down, it's Cohen. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Oh, Rosen's going to throw it. Looking deep for Adams. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Man, right when I said that thing, that's what you said. That was the first thing I heard.
Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders.
Oh, my God.
That's so weird. That's just a random jumper.
You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. If they can hold on, the win would be number 8.
I'm just saying, that's like the most random jumper.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
I'm thinking about trying to mix my shot with something else.
Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. To throw again on second down.
I'm doing the mix shot. I think I'm going to mix this up. Just to try it out.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Bobby McCain.
I'm going to look at
Obviously
7.
disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
They'll run on first down. Cohen, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Cohen. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better than a 2-yard gain. He was close to flirting with that side. Stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he totally
easy, keep the run going.
that he needed to stay in bounds, and then at the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to let this slip away.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins.
Wow.
And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said.
Oh my God.
But I get the sense it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together.
Damn sure
got
I'm
a
not going.
spark,
I didn't even leave
and
the
then took
squad.
off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Miami, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they'll try to get back on the beat next week as